Hello, this is a software demonstration video and my name is Azolukwam Nelson. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be showing you a biometric access software. But before I start with the demonstration, let me tell you what the software can do and what it cannot do. First, what can you do with the software? If you need a system to grant people access to a certain place using their fingerprint, the people can be your employee or your customers. It could also be students or teachers. Then this is the right system for you. This system allows you to register people, enroll their fingerprints, and allow them to clock in on the system. The system allows you to ban anyone from clocking in, and when they try to clock in, the system flags them as banned, and it makes a sound indicating that they are actually banned from clocking in on the system. The system will also allow you to generate a printable report showing who clocked in and the date, time they clocked in. Now, what can the system not do? One thing I want to make clear is the system at the moment is not designed to handle clock out. So it's just clock in. But if clock out is a feature you need, the good news is the clock out feature can be added for you on request. All right, with that said, let us go into the demonstration. For this demonstration, I am going to be using a bar as a case study. Let's say you own a bar with a VIP section and you only want VIP customers to visit that particular section. You can deploy the system at that bar to manage your VIP customers for you. Specifically, you can deploy it at that section so that when a customer wants to enter the section, the customer can request access using the fingerprint. So you scan your fingerprint and the staff, your bouncer, whoever is manning that particular system will now decide if you can enter or if you cannot enter, depending on whether you were enrolled and also have access to access that particular section. All right, so I'm going to dive into the demonstration now. On my taskbar, you can see I have my Visual Studio here opened already, and this is the source code. You can see the source code is actually well structured. I am going to click start to kickstart the software. Let me minimize this. And this is the first screen you are going to meet when you run the software. The first time you run the software, actually, you are going to meet this screen. So what this screen wants you to do is to first set up your business. So you add your business logo and you add your business name. Then secondly, you add an administrator's account using the administrator's username and the password. So I'm going to be doing that now. I have a logo here, I'll bring it in. Then for my business name, we are going to be using Cubana Bar and Club. All right. For our username, let's use admin. Password 12345. You also have to confirm the password, so you enter the same thing you entered in password here, 12345. You can see a warning here. It tells you do not forget this password. Of course, you'll be required to log in into the system using the password, so you should not forget the password. So when you are done entering all these, the next thing is you come here, you can see proceed button, you come here and click on proceed. Then it's going to create your store and the administrator's account for you. It's going to take a while, but when that is done, you will have the business and administrator's account created. All right, so that was successful. Application set up successfully. So you click OK, and the system will redirect you straight to the login. So here you can already see your logo. You can see that here. You can see your logo. Now you enter the account you created area, admin 1 2 3 4 5. You can use any password. You must not use 1 2 3 4 5. You can use any password. Then you click login, and we are greeted with this screen. Okay, so on this screen, here we have the current date and time on the system. You can see here we have the date and time on the system. On this side, we have the business name. That's the name we created earlier. We have the business name here, and we have the business logo here. Below that, we have a label here telling us place finger to verify fingerprints. Then below we have some buttons signifying the actions we can perform on this system. So what I want to do now is I have a fingerprint scanner here with me actually. So I'm going to put my left thumb on the scanner to see if we can be able to clock in on this system. So I'll do that now. So you can hear the sound, no record found. So at the moment, our record is empty. Our database is empty. We don't have anything stored on the system yet. So if I try all my fingers, I'm going to get the same sound. I'm going to also get the same message. You can see that telling me that no record was found. So what do we do now? What we need to do is to register our VIP customers. Remember, we are using a bar VIP section as case study. So what we need to do now is to register our VIP customers. So I'm going to do that, and I am going to be representing them with my finger names. So the first customer I'm going to be creating is going to be my left thumb. After that, I am also going to create for my right thumb. Okay. So to register a customer, we already have a button here to do that. You just need to click on the button. This form comes up. So for this customer, I'm going to give it the last name of say left, first name thumb, and other name will be finger. Okay, the phone number, let me enter some random number here. Now this form is fully customizable. We can modify this to add any other field you want. For now, we just have last name, first name, other name, and phone number. Okay, so now you can take photograph of the customer. I'm not going to be using my webcam here, but just so you know, we have option for you to take photographs using the webcam. But I'm going to be browsing a picture on the computer here. So I'll go to my pictures. I have one of my pictures here. That's what I'm going to be using. And remember, this customer we said is going to be it's going to be my left thumb. So I'm going to be enrolling my left thumb for this customer. Just like every other biometric fingerprinting system, you have to enroll the fingers first. So I'm going to do that just now. So to enroll my left thumb, I already have these labels here signifying what fingers to enroll. I'm going to click on LT, which means left thumb, to enroll my left thumb. Then I scan my finger, my left thumb 4 times. Now, this fingerprinting uses the DigitalPersona U.are.U 4500 scanner. That's the device the software uses at the moment. This software can be customized to use any fingerprinting device of your choice. So if you have another fingerprinting device, you don't need to worry. The software can be customized to target that particular device. All right, so I've entered the basic informations. I have entered the customer's image, and I've also enrolled my left thumb. So I'm going to click add here to create the customer. Customer created successfully. Click OK. All right. So now I am going to register another customer. Remember, we said we were going to register 2 customers. This time around, I'm going to be registering my right thumb. So again, I click on register customer. I'm going to call this right thumb, other name finger. So for the phone numbers, I'm going to enter a random number here again. Then for the pictures, I will browse for a new picture. This time around, let's use something different. Let me reuse this logo. Let me reuse our logo for my right thumb. I'm going to use our logo. Now let me click on the RT here, which means the right thumb, to enroll my right thumb. So I'll click on it. Again, scan 4 times. My right thumb is quite sweaty. That's why it took time to enroll. So again, I click the add button here to create the customer. You can see the customer created successfully. All right. So I can actually confirm that these customers exist on this system. I can do a search. Here I can enter, let's say, left. I search. You can see we have left thumb here. You can see that we have this customer. I can get all the customers here. Let's say I search finger. Remember, they have their other name as finger. I search finger, and you can see I have all the customers here. So you can search with any of the details here. The phone number also, you can also use the phone number to search. So you can see the customers exist. And when I click on them, you can see when I click on them, you can see their details comes up by the right hand side here. You can see the customer last name, first name, other name, phone number, then the band status. You can see that the band status. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to ban one customer, and then I'm going to try to clock in with the 2 customers. So you will see how it's going to treat the customer that is banned and the one that we did not ban. Okay, so who do I ban here? Let's ban the right thumb. So I'll click on the right thumb. You can see the picture appears, the details also appears below. So I'll click on ban button here. It asks me, do you wish to ban this account? I say yes, of course I wish to ban. Ban placed successfully. All right, so our ban was successful. You can see immediately the customer changes to red. You can see that here. The red signifies that this customer is banned. We can remove the ban if we want. Then there is also a ban status here. You can see our ban status is now showing banned since. So it shows you the date the customer was also banned. It shows you the date. You can remove the ban if you want. Let me click remove ban here just to show you how that works. Remove ban, click OK. So let me click on the customer again. So you can see the ban was removed. Here we can ban the customer again. Click on ban. okay, and the ban was successful. Can close this and go back to search. If I search for, let's say, right, we'll click on it. You can see that right has a ban on it. All right, so now let us clock in with these customers. I'm going to clock in with my left thumb and also clock in with my right thumb. So first of all, I'm going to start with my left thumb. I place my left thumb now. All right, so you can see here we were able to clock in. You can see visit recorded at so and so time. You can see the time that we clocked in. You can see the details of the customer that's clocked in. Now I'm going to try to clock in with an unregistered finger. Let me try my left middle finger. So we get no record found again. Now I am going to try with my left thumb now. Remember, we registered our left thumb, but we banned that customer. So I'm going to try to clock in with my left thumb. All right, and as expected, we get customer ban, do not allow entry. So you can see the ban details. You can see the date our customer was banned. We cannot lift the ban here. We can't remove the ban here. So we need to go back to search customer if we want this customer to be able to clock in. Now, a customer can clock in as many times as they want. So I'm going to clock in again with my left thumb. I'll place my left thumb now. And you can see I'm able to clock in again. All right, so I can generate a report that shows the log of this clocking. How do I do that? I can go to visit report here. Then you enter the period. I just want to generate for today. You can also use the date range here to generate that. So when you're done with this, you click OK. And you can see here we have record of we have record of the left thumb clocking in twice. You can see we recorded the first thumb at 3:03 a.m. We recorded the second clock in at 3:05 a.m. If you want to print this report, it's easy. You click on preview report here. It takes time, and then it shows you this, the serial number, the customer full name, and the date and time they clocked in. You can print this if you want. There's a print button here, so you can actually print this. All right, so we close this out. Now we have another button here that says change password. If you want to change your password, if the user that logged in want to change his or her password, this is where you do it. You click the change password. So there is also an administration page. You can see that this is where we can access it. This is an admin side. So I'm going to click on the admin now to show you the stuff you can also do with the admin. To get to the admin, this is the button here. You click this button here. Do you want to visit the admin page? Yes, of course I want to. Hula, and this is our administration page. All right, so the system has a built-in role management and user management. You can see that here on account. So we have the role manager and the user manager. You can create a new role. That's it here. Create a new role. Let me create demo role. You give it access to all this. So the menus it can access, you give it access to that. You click add. Then you can also create a new user. Let's say demo user. we'll give it role of our demo role. The last name is demo, first name user. Let's give the user a picture. Then you click add to create the account. Now you can go to role management. You see your new role. You can edit the access. You can update any information. You can also delete. Also, the same way, you can go to your user management and you see the new user you created. You can double click and edit the information here. Another thing you can do is on customer. So there is customer management here. You can see the information of the customers. You can double click to edit the information. You can see our right thumb here. We have the right thumb enrolled here. We can edit to add the right index. Let me add my right index now. So I've added my right index. I can update now, or I can also delete if I want to delete this customer. So my right index has been added. Alright, another thing you can do on the customer side is you can do a batch delete. I will tell you why this batch delete is necessary. Let's say over time you've accumulated a lot of customers and your clocking is becoming slow. So let's say you have 1 million VIP customers and your customer base is becoming too much. So you want to get rid of customers that have not visited the bar for some time, for a period of time. You want to get rid of those customers. That is where the batch delete customer comes in. So to get access to it, you go to customer, you come down to the batch delete customer here. So now what you need to do is to look for customers that have not clocked in since a certain date. Okay, so obviously our customers has clocked in today, and I have today here. So let's say I push this forward. I want to get customers that have not clocked in on the system. Let's say since today is 2nd, so let's say since 3rd. So I'll put this on 3rd, and then I'm going to search, and like expected, all my customers appears. So I have all my customers here. So what I need to do is now come here and click delete. Okay, and click delete. Or I know my right thumb has not clocked in since today. I know my right thumb has not clocked in. You can see the last visit date here also. You can see my right thumb finger customer has not clocked in. So I can even set this to today here and do a search, and as expected, my right thumb finger comes up. So what I need to do now is click delete record here to delete the customers that appear on this grid. They are going to be deleted. So I get a warning first. All customers in this table will permanently be deleted. Do you wish to confirm? Yes, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to click yes to confirm this. So customer deleted successfully. I'm going to close this out. If I go back to customer management, you can see I no longer have my right thumb here. So what I have now is just my left thumb finger. Okay. All right. On the administration page, there is also settings. There is application setting. If you want to change any of this information here, you have your business details and your logo. If you want to change anyone, you feel free to change it. There is also some settings on the fingerprint, the minimum finger required, the maximum finger required, and also to allow a finger to be used for multiple enrollments. If that's what you want to allow, you need to check this here and you save. Also on the settings, you have the backup database and the restore database. So if you somehow the system got damaged and you replace the system and you want to move the software to that system, you will need to back up first, then install the software on that other system and restore your database back. So how do you do that? To back up, you click on the backup database here. Backup may take a while to complete. Do you wish to continue? Yes, I wish to continue. Let me place this on download. So it's going to suggest a name for you. You can also change the name if you want to. Let's change this to Cubana Bar and Club Database. I click save and my backup was successful. So if I go to my downloads now, you will see I have my database backup here. You can see that here. All right. I can also restore this database if I want to. For this time, let me show you. I'm going to first of all delete. Let's say delete all my customers. All right. So just to show you that the restoration of the database works, I've deleted my customers, so I'm going to restore this database now. Restore will delete all data. So the data you have currently on your system are going to be deleted. Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to delete them and restore this new one. So I will select the database backup file we created earlier, the Cubana Bar and Club database file. I will select it now, click open, and the database restore is completed for me. All right, so now if I go back to my customer management, you will see I have my customer back. You can see that I have restored that particular backup. I have restored it. So if it's something you want to do, you may want to do weekly, monthly, yearly, anyhow you want to do your backup, it's recommended that you do the backup often, so that if anything happens to the system, you can be able to recover your data. All right, so that is it on the administration side. Let me close this now. When I close it, it brings us back to the clock-in. It brings us back to the clock-in. Below the clock-in here, I didn't mention, we have the user that logged in, the username, and the user's role. You can see the role here, the user's role, and the version of the application. So there is also, lastly, there's also the exit button here. If you want to quit the application, you click on it. It confirms if you want to close it. You say yes to close the application. All right, that is it, guys. The software is fully customizable. Extra features can be added for you on request. All you have to do is ask. If you are interested in the source code or you just want the software, check out the video's description for my contact details. That is all I have for you today. Like the video if you find it helpful, and as always, thank you for watching and goodbye.